Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, students.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good
So
morning. Good evening, sir.
in these occasions, we will discuss about how to answer the IELTS test reading. So this is the text of IELTS test reading. I'm gonna read it and answer some questions. So let's start it. So the text is about student life at Canterbury College. Most of the courses at Canterbury College only take up 4 days of the week, leaving 1 day free for independent study. The atmosphere at the college is that of an adult environment where a relationship of mutual respect is encouraged between students and tutors. Canterbury is a student city with several institutes of further and higher education. The city center is just a 5-minute walk from the college, easily accessible in lunch or study breaks. Canterbury College has developed strong international links over the years, and as a result, many students have the opportunity of visiting and working in a European country in the course of their studies. Students' Union and SRC. All students are automatically members of the Canterbury College Students' Union, or CCSU, and can attend meetings. So the union is very active and is run by an executive committee elected by students in the autumn term. The president is elected every summer term to provide continuity for the next academic year. Representatives from each area of study form the Student Representative Council, or SRC, which allows every student's say in union affairs. In addition to representing students internally in the college, on the academic board, and with a subcommittee of the college corporation. The CCSU also belongs to the National Union of Students, which represents the interests of students nationally. The union also arranges and supports entertainment, sporting activities, and trips. Student facilities. Learning Resources Center, or LRC. The Corey Learning Resources Center provides easy access to a wide range of printed and audiovisual learning materials which can help students with coursework. There is ample space for quiet independent study, and there are also areas for group work. Resources provided include books, journals, audio and video cassettes, and CD-ROMs. Interlibrary loans are available locally and nationally via the British Library. All students are encouraged to use the Open Access Information Technology Center situated on the first floor. This has a variety of computing, word processing, and desktop publishing software. Bookshop. A branch of Waterstone's Bookshop is located on campus, where you can buy a range of stationery, drawing equipment, artist materials, and books, as well as many other useful items you may need. Children's Center. The college Children's Center has places for under 5s, with some subsidized places being available to students. Places are limited, so if you are interested, apply early to reserve a place by contacting Linda Becker on the college telephone number. Refectory. This provides refreshment between 8:30 and 7 p.m. with hot meals served 3 times a day. Healthy eating options are available. And then coffee shop. This is open during normal college hours and serves like snack and drinks. Proceeds from the coffee shop go to the Students' Union. Crib Restaurant. This is a training restaurant which offers good quality cuisine in pleasant surroundings. Meals are very reasonably priced, and you are invited to sample the students' highly skilled dishes when the restaurant is open to the public during the week. Reservation can be made on 012275 11244. Chapel View Restaurant. This is another training restaurant and is set up as quick service facility which offers a selection of snacks and main courses at a modest price. So we already read the passage about student life at Canterbury College. Next, we are going to answer the question. This is a true, false, not given type questions. Let's get to number 1. Many students are allocated job experience placement abroad. So we are going to find this is true, false, or not given information. So to answer this kind of question, we must find a keyword. So the keyword here is students, and students and abroad. So we find looking word that have students. So in the second paragraph, we can see that there are word student, and even though there is no abroad in paragraph 2, we can find the similarity to abroad, like international links. So that is the tips if you want to answer this type of question, true, false, not given. We must have a good vocabulary. So the sentence is, Canterbury College has developed strong international links over the years. As a result, many students have the opportunity of visiting and working in European countries in the course of their studies. So the answer is going to be true. So move on to number 2. The elections for the union president and executive committee are held together. So we are going to use the same way. We're going to find the keyword first, union president and executive committee. We're going to find that keywords on the passage. This executive committee and the president. So we find the keywords on the passage. We're gonna read the sentence. The union is very active and is run by an executive committee elected by students in the autumn term. The president is elected every summer term to provide continuity for the next academic year. So it's clear this information is false because both of the union president and executive committee is elected in different term. Executive committee elected by student in the autumn term. The president is elected every summer term. Number 3, there are staff in the LRC to help students use the facilities. LRC. Oral learning. So this is the information about LRC. Oral Learning Resources Centers provides easy access to a wide range of printed and audiovisual learning materials which can help students with coursework. And all students are encouraged to use the open access information technology centers situated on the first floor. So I think there is no information about this kind of sentence. There are staff in the LRC to help students to use the facilities. So it's gonna be not given. And then we next to number 4. Nursery care is available on a first come, first served basis. Nursery. This is gonna be the keyword. Nursery is like you take care of children. So this is the answer. The college children's center has places for under 5s, with some subsidized places being available to students. So this is gonna be true. And then the last questions. The refectory serve fast food option. The refectory So this provides refreshments between 8:30 and 9:19 with hot meals served 3 times a day. Healthy eating options are available. So there is no information about fast food options. So this can be not given. Yeah, things that's all the questions already answered. Is there any questions?
I have a question, sir.
Yes, Aska.
I'm still confused on how to determine if the statement is false or the information is not given. What is the
Okay.
difference and how to distinguish them?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So how to distinguish false answer and not given answer is we check the example from number 2 and number 3. Number 2 is the election for the union president and executive committee are held together. Are held together. That is the sentence. In the passage, the executive committee and the president is elected in different terms. So that is contradicts the information. So it's gonna be false. But if not given, there is no information about this sentence on the passage. The sentence is there are staff in the LRC to help students use the facility. In the passage, there are no information about staff in the Learning Resources Center. So I think that's the explanation to distinguish the false and not given. Is that clear, Aska?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. Is there any other questions?
I have a question, sir.
Yes. Go ahead, Ricky.
Is it possible that in the 5 questions, there is no answer that is not used? For example, from number 1 to 5, there is no true answer. Thank you.
Okay. Is it possible to not use one of these three options in the answer box? Yes, it is. It is possible. The important thing is that your answers have proofs on the passage. For example, like number 1, many students are allocated job experience placement abroad. We can find the proof about this information in the passage in the second paragraph. Canterbury College has developed strong international links over the years. So the important thing is to find a proof about this information. It is very possible to not use these three options in the answer box. Is that clear, Ricky? Hello, Ricky. Is that clear? Are you understand?
Okay, sir. That's clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think that's all from this explanation about how to answer the IELTS reading test. I hope you got the information and the explanation well. I think that's all from me. Let's say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim.
So I think that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.